I'm Eric Arthur. I grew up here in Western North Carolina, playing on a dairy farm, getting to do things that most kids didn't get to do. And everything seemed to be happy and nice. And then at the age of 8, some things changed. I was sexually abused by someone, and under fear had to keep it secret so that no one else would know about it. I began to believe that I was lower than dirt because that's what I'd been told. People knew that I was different and withdrawn. Some people thought I was just the shy kid who didn't talk much. Others thought I was a little bit more of a snob because you normally couldn't get more than hi or hello out of me. It was just unimaginable to try to keep it hidden, to keep it covered up. But I did. I came face to face with my pain at the age of 16. The 4 years of sexual abuse just came to the surface, and I broke and I crumbled. The pain and destruction I left behind me was probably the worst on my family. When I told them my past, I threatened them because they immediately wanted to bring it forward, and I wasn't ready. And so I made the promise to my family that if anyone said anything, I would be dead the next morning. I became depressed at first. I became suicidal and had plans in place for more than one way to do it. And a friend caught on to something wasn't right and just would not let it go, relentlessly. And poured into me, was telling me, reading to me from the Word of God. And that's when the friend of mine invited me to church, a coworker. And when I went to church, I heard that I had to open up my heart. And I began to believe. I saw that it wasn't just a story anymore. God was there with me, but at the same time, I had seen how Christ had come here and done things for people who didn't deserve it. And I felt I didn't deserve anything. And I kept having that voice and that whisper say, "You're worth something, and I'm here for you." And that's when I began to put myself in the Word and to read. And that one act, I began to hear what God was saying to me. At that time, my anger towards God and the rage I had towards myself started to fall away. I was starting to see a change, and it wasn't my strength, but it was God's strength that allowed me to say the hardest words in the English language, and that's, "I forgive you." And at that very moment, the pain, the shame, the hurt, the weight just came off of me, and for the first time, I could actually breathe. And not only could I breathe, but because I was looking at God, for the first time, I could see that He was always there. He never left me alone. Just like when Jesus was in the boat with the disciples, He was with them. And I could now see that God was with me. For more than 20 years, I'd held Isaiah 41 verse 10 as my life verse and being strengthened by that. But it wasn't until I went back and read verse 9 that I got my identity. "I have called you from the ends of the earth, saying you are my servant. I have chosen you, and I will not throw you away." And that just gave me purpose and a reason why I was here. It's still hard to deal with the pain of my past at times. But now when I look to the cross and see all that he's done for me, I can see that he's always with me. He's strengthening me and upholding me. And he still has a purpose for me.